Hi! Welcome back to Musicians Edition Practice with me. I'm Reesa, and today we're still working in the Rubank Elementary Method for flute or piccolo, and today we're on page 44 looking at the Minuet from Orpheus. Now this piece is a trio. I don't believe we've done any trios together, at least in this book I don't believe we have. So a trio means three. It doesn't have to be the same instrument. A trio could be three flutes, it could be a saxophone, flute, and clarinet. That's still a trio. This trio specifically is for three flutes. We're going to look at part one today, and at the end, we're going to play as a trio. All right, so the first thing we're going to take a look at is our time signature. What time are we in? 3/4, so nothing too crazy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Tell me about our key signature. We have one flat, B flat. Now we have started looking at whether things are major or minor. So tell me, is this major or minor? Remember to look at that last note of the leading piece. F. F and B flat, it's major. Okay. Now that we have that mumbo jumbo out of the way, let's take a look at some of our dynamics. We're starting off mezzo forte, kind of loud. We're going to crescendo right off the bat, and then decrescendo also right off the bat. We also have further line down, it's going to be mezzo piano, so then we're going to get kind of soft. And then we're going to crescendo during all those eighth notes. We're going to decrescendo back down to piano, so soft. And then we're going to crescendo, decrescendo. Lots of decrescendos and crescendoings going back and forth between being loud and quiet. Okay? So, yeah, that'll get us through. And then taking a look back towards the top, we have a repeat at the end of that very top line. Where does the repeat take us to? The very beginning. If you think you'll forget it, take your pencil and circle it in. I have a feeling I'm going to forget, so I'm going to go ahead and just circle it now. All right, and let's see what else we have going on. Crescendo, a tempo. Okay, so we have this thing. I don't remember if we've talked about this or not. I don't think so. In the second line at measure 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth measure of second line, or looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Measure 12, you see that little bitty note on E? That is called a grace note. And how grace notes work is they're just real quick. So looking at that, it would sound like this. So it doesn't really have like a count, it's added in as the regular count. It's just real quick into that next note, going E to D, E to D. So that's a grace note, real quick, just like that. Okay, and then let's see here, what else do we have going on? Looking at, we do have some accidentals in here. So in that same measure, we have a B natural. There's also a B natural in the following line down below too. So just take a mental note of that. We have a fermata at the end. We're gonna just hold that out for 3 beats. It makes it easy for us being on video and as we do it as a trio. So hold that out for 3 beats, okay? Other than that, I think we're good to just give this a try. So let's play this as a whole and then we'll break it down. Okay, so let's try this from beginning to end, just sight reading it. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. All right, so I think the trickiest spot is going to be that grace note, but we'll talk about it a little further as we get there. So right now, let's just look at that top line, okay? So we don't have anything too crazy here. We just have the quarter going into the eighths and then hold it out. We really need to make sure we breathe well. On those long, forever holding G's, probably had to take a breath there, huh? Okay, but anyway, so let's just break this down. So let's just play that very top line. Don't repeat this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. Not too hard. Do pay attention to where your slurs and tonguing are. I had a little bit of a squeak at one point. I had too much air going there. So also try to control your air. Let's do that top line one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. If you need to slow it down, pause the video, slow it down, make sure you hit those notes, make sure you hit those rhythms, watch tongues and slurs. All right, let's look at second line. So we're going to be holding that C out for how many beats in total? 6. So we really need to make sure we take a nice deep breath in. Hopefully you've been doing your breathing exercises. If not, don't forget to do them later. All right, so now it comes up to that difficult grace note. So the hard part isn't necessarily the grace note itself, but keeping up with the counts. So that grace note and the D on the dotted quarter note is still 1.5 beats, because we're going to complete that with the eighth note and the quarter note. So we have to be real quick. Just like that. It's still 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Ta-da, ta-ta. Okay? So let's just try that measure real quick. I'm still going to count us off. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And that is slurred. I've been tonguing it those past two. Slur it now. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go a little faster. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Little faster. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And then we're going to hold that G out for what feels like forever. So let's just play this second line now, including the C, and then yes, count the G's out, but we'll stop after the 9th count, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. I tried pushing that one a little hard. I'm going to put a breath mark right before that G, especially because that's not as far as we hold it to. You know, we still have another 5 whole beats after that to hold that G out. So I put a breath mark in right before that G. All right, let's try that second line again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. It makes it so much easier to hold that out with that breath mark there, doesn't it? Excellent. So we'll keep that breath mark in. All right, let's take a look at the third line now. Still going to hold that G out for 5 beats right there. And then the rhythm is nothing too complicated, just the quarter, half, quarter, eighth. Once again, just kind of have to watch the tonguing and the slurring, that is where we have our B natural too. All right, so let's just try this third line. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. I know it sounds a little funky with that B natural and then turn around and play that B flat. It is back to B flat though, because it's the new measure and it's not marked. So remember, we're going back to the key signature, B flat. All right, let's play that third line one more time before moving on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. Let's take a look at our fourth line, and now we're just going to finish it out. It's just like we had in the beginning there. You know, the measure before it is almost like measure 1, and then it basically mimics it, yeah, all the way until that fermata. So we should have that. So let's just start the measure before the fourth line, just so we can work our way into it. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. And remember, we are holding that out for the 3 beats. If you're playing with a different group and you're just using this so you can really get to know your part, remember to watch your leader for the cutoff. If you're playing part 1, most likely it's you who's leading this. Okay, let's play this all together now that we've broken this down, including the repeat. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. All right, I almost missed that second B natural. I might have done a little correction, but anywho, I have it circled now, so now we're ready to go. All right, so now if you're feeling nice, strong, and confident, let's play it as the trio. I'm gonna put my headphones on with the metronome so I make sure that I'm with the trio as well and everything can be put together. 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. How fun was that, right? I love duets and trios. It's fun playing in like the flute choir. Love it. All right. Whew. That really wasn't too bad, right? Might just have those little areas to work on, but great piece, great lesson. All right, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, let me know in the comments. All righty. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.